SpongeBob SquarePants is owned by Nickelodeon. I do not own it in any way. This is just for fun to show you how the in and outs of speedrunning basics of this game. Did I mention that Nickelodeon owns SpongeBob and I don't own it? Have you been looking to be a speedrunner of this game behind me, Battle for Bikini Bottom? Battle for Bikini Bottom is the 14th most speedrun game on speedrun.com and is very popular, and you might be wanting to speedrun it, but don't know the ins and outs of speedrunning. I'm here to tell you the basics of beginning to play this game and beginner tricks that you will use to train to be a bigger speedrunner. You should not be going for a world record as soon as you are starting. Speedrunning takes a very lot of practice, and the current world record holder, Shift, has been speedrunning this game for at least 7 years. And if you want to be as good as him, you're probably going to need some very long time of training and practicing in this game behind me. Now, in this video, I will show you, if you're a beginner, this will not include one frame jumps in very difficult tasks that would be hard for beginners. And this is an effective beginner route for the first area. There will be 3 parts to this series telling you how to speedrun every single area in order. Well, but it's not really in order, is it? I will still be using glitches to go from area 2 to area 3 with the minimum 15 spatulas. You'd be surprised how easy it is to get there with only 15 spatulas. And now, the speedrun. When you start a speedrun, you do not want to click load game, you just want to click new game and select no. Not yes, no. Select no. So, this is what it would look like. So you want to press start, and it puts you right there already as soon as you press start, so you don't have to worry about it. So press start A, and it is already on no as soon as you press that, fortunately. So press start AA very fast, as fast as you can. Like this. Now, the recommended for this is PS2, I think it is. So try to skip this cutscene as fast as you can by pressing A. Now wait for the bubbles to disappear and then spam B. And you're gonna wanna... No, don't go over there. And you're gonna wanna jump over Gary, jump onto the fridge, and get that blue shiny object right there. You're gonna wanna collect every shiny object in this room, and then get the note from Mr. Krabs, and go into SpongeBob's bathroom and do a single jump. Then you're gonna want to walk over to the door and do that because we have 50 shiny objects now. Now there is a sign here, so be mashing B while you're walking over here. As soon as you skip it though, stop mashing B because animations delay collecting. This is important for later in the run, but you're gonna wanna not to spin while walk into as many spatulas as you can because walking does not count. After you get the spatula, you're gonna want to walk out of this room, jump onto the fish, and then do that. Now press. I may be pausing for a lot of gameplay because my storage, I can only record for 17 minutes, sorry. So press A and B, then and then walk, and then everybody knows this part. Walk onto the rock. As the hand is taking you away, mash A. Then he will respawn you here. Walk back to the rock and just do the same thing, but don't mash A that time. And just let it take you. And then you will go to Jellyfish Fields and the hand will be disabled. Once you load into this level, mash A, and after the cutscene, when you hear "ah," press the B button. And then walk over to here. Here we are at the bungee jump. This is the first bungee jump in the whole game, but we're gonna skip it completely. Make sure your camera is aiming down while you're looking at the spatula, and time a single jump, and then when you're like on top of it, do a double jump to make sure. Like this. And if you hear "yeah, woo," through the super loud freaking waterfall, press start and move over 1 to select the Kawa bungee spatula and mash A twice. Okay. Now press B because you're talking to Gary for the first time, and that means he's like, "Talk to me." So you're gonna want to press B. And then there is a very complicated strat of jumping over here in difficult platforming. Since you're a beginner, we're not going to get into that right now. Press this button and take the usual route. But I don't really need to take this route because with the power of editing, I'm just here. Alright, now you're going to want to mash A to skip the hammer cutscene. And usually you would do a 1-frame jump up there, but you're here for the beginning, not the intermediate. This 1 frame is very hard, especially on PS2, even though it has the fastest loading time. It runs at 60 frames per second. 60. But GameCube is the easiest. Actually, Computer PAL is the fastest because you can set it to 25 frames per second. But it is still very precise, even on GameCube. I've only done it like 3 times. Just like, psh. And then I've just done that. So you're gonna want to take the usual route, but then at the top, now we're here, and instead of just walking across, you're gonna want to jump on this trampoline and go over to the over here. Now, it's not too hard, but there is a trick where you can press the button before the Duplicatotron explodes, and I'm going to show you right. I accidentally destroyed the Duplicatotron by throwing a robot into it. But you can't just do that. You're going to want to jump. So you're going to want to... Where am I going? My controller drifts. And then you're going to want to jump. You're gonna want to jump up here and press that button. Okay. So then stop drifting. So then grab that spatula, as usual. And then walk over here. Press R as soon as you see bar. Okay. And now Mermaid Man. Do the slide. Take the sock route and then jump to get the other sock. Take the sock route.
I should do it again sometime.
And then you're going to want to stand close to these cluster of red shiny objects and then double jump into the cutscene so you die, so you can skip it. And now, okay, well, Fast Dilemma will be in my YouTube other video. How about I just show it right here? Who cares?
Fast Dilemma for beginners.
So you're gonna want to do walk over here. I didn't mean to do that. So then you're gonna wanna, when you hit it, you're gonna wanna do that, and then you'll get damage boosted over here, and you'll say, ow! Like that. So then you're gonna wanna, let me get back there. Let me give you a good example this time. That's what you're supposed to do. Now jump up here, hit that button, now do not damage boost off of this one and just hit the button regularly. I'm gonna wait for the boring cutscene. And then you're gonna wanna line up a nice jump. Never mind. That'll be for later. So once you get up here, you know, the usual, talk to Patrick, get the spatula, but then warp to on top of the pineapple. I better hurry this tutorial up. I've only got 6 minutes left. Speedrun time! Jump off this ball onto Squidward's nose, onto under his eye, like this. Dang it. Not like that. Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great. Then double jump onto those balloons and get the spatula. Alright, I'm not even gonna record most of this now, so be ready when I show you how to get a spatula.
Go to downtown. You already have the hand disabled. Don't do the trick again with this one.
Do not collect the first wheel. Get over here by normal means and get the sock. These platforms over here only rise up when you talk to Gary, so go talk to Gary and then go up. Switch to Sandy and do Sandy's moves normally. Do not go for the sock here. Get the spatula.
Also, you can pause, because I'm going pretty fast.
Go to rooftop. There are 2 skips in this area that I will show you. Unfortunately, you cannot skip the Chuck cutscene. Never mind, you can just press A. Jump onto this platform from this building. It may seem impossible, but lasso from this first one right here all the way to the building, from there to there, like this. Now use that lasso over there. Use the trampoline to get up here, but don't take the intended path. Instead, fly over here with the wheel, but don't collect it. If you collect it, it's fine, nobody cares. Collect the sock and do this. Jump onto that pole. Jump onto that pole, I said. Go in here. Lasso up the slide. Like that, and then go down the slide and then take the usual path and get the spatula at the bottom. Also, yes, you can get to this building without the swingy thing. Just lasso and do a good double jump and then lasso over. Now go into the lighthouse and get the lighthouse spatula normally. There's a pattern. 2 at the beginning. So at the beginning one, kill that one, and then go down and kill the other one. Then jump over 2 and kill that one. Keep jumping over 2 and then just do the final ones regularly. Get the spatula and get the sock and get out of there. Do not get the sock at the back of the lighthouse. Never mind, just go for it. It's actually faster than collecting the lighthouse sock, so just don't collect the lighthouse sock. Don't do that. Collect the one behind it up at the top. I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning, but this speedrun guide is not effective for the rehydrated version of this game. After that, get the Tiki's Go Boom spatula and annoy Squidward. Do it with Sandy so you can keep lassoing over to the tikis, then go back as SpongeBob and hit the buttons. Actually, just do the whole thing with SpongeBob because it's faster. I'm dumb. Then go annoy Squidward. Teleport to on top of the pineapple. Get that spatula, then go to Goo Lagoon. Then at Goo Lagoon, get King of the Castle through the sea caves with a skip that I'll show you when I get there. Clear the bumper boats. Help Mrs. Puff save the 5 children. By the way, don't talk to Mrs. Puff until you get all 5. Get the sock in Squidward's house and in Patrick's rock to be 7 socks. Then get the sock on top of the juice bar. By the way, I just got the Mrs. Puff spatula. Save all the kids normally, there's no strats. Get the sock on top of the sand castle up here. Now here you're gonna wanna do this. It may look difficult, but it's actually really easy. To get the sock on top of the stack of tikis at the top of the sandcastle. So then after you now get the king of the castle, get through the sea caves and destroy the bumper boats. Oh yeah, and you can skip the sock on top of the sandcastle and get this sock. That's at the start of the sea caves. Now when you get over here, jump off of this onto this up here, and then jump onto this and jump over to the bridge. And now we're gonna go to the bumper boats. Oh, I just forgot that you don't need to get socks because I'm gonna show you this. Go to the slide and jump off, and then you'll land on the platform with the spatula on it, like this. Well, do it the other way. Actually, that jump is too hard for beginners. Just return the socks. I don't know what I was saying. Clear the bumper boats and get that spatula, then fight Robot Sandy, and you're done. The end. By the way, don't warp to on top of the pineapple for Sandy, warp to Patrick, because it spawns you closer to the toll gate, and you can get an extra spatula if you want. Don't watch the cutscene either, and just play the fight normally. Subscribe!